Hey now, thanks for coming back and watching another video. What I want to do today is go a little bit into depth about some Negro League Hall of Famers who I think future Hall of Famers. Now, I know there's videos out there about Trout and about Mantle and Ruth, but I want to go today is about a certain Hall of Famer, and that is Leon Day, who is very affordable to people trying to get all the Hall of Fame autographs. I also want to talk a little later about both Buck O'Neil and Minnie Minoso, because I think now that they're integrated, the Hall of Fame will consider them much more highly, and there's a good chance they could become Hall of Famers as soon as a year from now when the committee comes together. Leon Day now shares the record with Bob Feller of being the only two pitchers to throw a major league no-hitter on opening day. So let's take a look a little bit into Leon Day. So here we have a real common autograph of Leon Day signed towards the end of his life. Leon was a very frequent appearance on the autograph circuit. He missed the Hall of Fame by one vote the year before he passed away. He actually got into the Hall of Fame 8 days before he passed away. Rumor is he was in hospice, and when he heard the news, he felt better instantly, but obviously it wasn't meant to be. So there should be no Hall of Fame inscription autographs that exist. As you can see, Leon signed on a downward slant. The Y especially you'll see down. This is obviously a later in life signature. Here is a much early life example. This is from 1949, early life signed contract, probably from Puerto Rico. Even here though, the Y, always you'll see a drop down in the Y. Now here's the autograph I have of Leon Day. I had another one, but I sold it because I really like collecting signed checks. And rumor is Jimmy Spence actually paid him to open up a checking account and start signing checks towards the end of his life. Again, you can see how the Y sort of fades down over here. To me, these are really neat collectibles. Now, another person I want to talk about is Buck O'Neil. Buck O'Neil has a statue already in the Hall of Fame, but he's not an official inductee. Now, even though it's a little bit of pixelated, this is a very common later in life signature Buck O'Neil. Buck O'Neil lived and signed and was very active till 2006, well beyond his 90s. His signature is very common. One common thing about the Buck O'Neil autographs is, again, the eye kind of dips down right here. Now, Buck O'Neil's real name was John, and there are actually quite a few checks out there signed by his legal name, John O'Neil, which you could see right here. Again, these are nice little quirks that a lot of more advanced autograph collectors like to pick up. And again, it is fairly common, and it's kind of unique to find a real John O'Neil signature outside of these checks. Finally, I want to talk about Minnie Minoso. Minnie Minoso has always been a very prime Hall of Fame candidate. He played, I believe, over 5 different decades, some of them as stints. This is the autograph I have in my collection that I got in person. I got this at the 1997 National. Very common. He kind of sounds big loop swoops and stuff like this. He added the number 9. It's a common autograph out there. Now, a much more rare version of his autograph that is out there is when Minnie made the transition into the major leagues. He did sign a few government postcards like the one you see here with his full name. Now, if you compare his later in life signature to this signature, they are night and day. And a lot of athletes, like even Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle, are like this. And being that he's on the cusp of the Hall of Fame right now, my guess is any version of his signature would go up in value. So this is something you may want to be a lookout if you want to start mining his autograph and get it before he'll get that Hall of Fame bump in value. And that's really all I want to go into today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and we'll have more videos.